Did you know that 56% of people over the age of 60 have a higher risk of heart attack simply because of one type of meat they still eat every day without realizing it? In fact, 3 out of 4 older adults in the United States still believe that white meat is a completely safe choice, while new research from Harvard shows the opposite. Welcome back to this small space where we take a gentle, scientific, and personal look at familiar things through a different lens. Today, we will examine the meat on your daily plate to understand which ones may be silently damaging your health and which ones may quietly help you fight aging, memory loss, and muscle decline, according to the National Institutes of Health (NIH). After the age of 60, the immune system weakens. The functions of the kidneys, liver, heart, and digestive system all slow down. This means every type of food you consume has a stronger impact on your body compared to when you were younger. And meat, something often considered the healthiest, can sometimes be the reason you find yourself needing blood pressure medication, insulin, or even a hospital bed. So, what are the 4 types of meat you should completely avoid, and the 4 types that should be a regular part of your diet after the age of 60? The answer is coming up next, with evidence from trusted research and clear explanations made just for you. 1. Processed pork sausages, a hidden danger inside a convenient bite. If you usually start your morning with a hot fried sausage or a thick sausage sandwich, you might want to pause for a moment. What you think is just a small bite for the taste is actually delivering a slow dose of salt, preservatives, and cancer-causing compounds. According to a 2022 study published in BMC Medicine, adults over 60 who eat processed sausage just twice a week face a 22% higher risk of colon cancer and a 16% increase in kidney function decline. The danger is not in the pork itself, but in how it is industrially processed. Nitrites and nitrates, the preservatives that give sausage its appealing red color and long shelf life, form nitrosamines in the body. These compounds can damage DNA and trigger the growth of cancer cells. For older adults, whose digestive and detox systems are already weaker, every bite of sausage carries an even higher risk. That is not all. Sausages are usually very high in salt, which raises blood pressure, causes fluid retention, and forces the heart to work harder. On top of that, they contain saturated fats, the type that clogs arteries and pushes bad cholesterol, LDL, even higher. If you are dealing with diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, processed sausage is like a ticking time bomb on your plate. You might choose sausage because it is convenient, but after age 60, that convenience may cost you years in a hospital bed. Instead, switch to fresh cuts of meat that are low in salt and free from preservatives. If you crave bold flavors, you can even make your own sausages at home using fresh chicken, chicken breast, or turkey. Season them with healthy herbs like rosemary, garlic, or coriander seeds. And if one slice of sausage can quietly trigger cancer or a stroke, what other meats in your lunch or dinner might be even more dangerous? The answer comes next. 2. Deli meats and canned meats. Enemies disguised as convenient meals, easy to buy, easy to eat, easy to store. That is why deli meats and canned meats like ham, mortadella, sliced beef, and packaged shredded chicken are still found in many refrigerators of older adults. Just open the package, make a sandwich, no cooking or washing pans needed. But the true cost of that convenience is not at the grocery store. It is inside your body. According to a 2020 study published in the International Journal of Epidemiology, People over 60 who eat deli meats 4 times a week or more have a 24% higher risk of heart failure and a 19% higher risk of early death compared to those who eat less or none. The reason is that most deli meats are ultra-processed, containing nitrites, sugars, phosphates, and artificial flavorings. Nitrites, when combined with amino acids from meat in the body, form nitrosamines, compounds that can damage tissues and promote cancerous cells. Phosphates and hidden salts in deli meats quietly weaken the kidneys, cause water retention, and led to swollen ankles, a symptom many older adults experience without knowing the reason. Meanwhile, hidden sugars and additives increase blood sugar and fat levels, especially dangerous for those with diabetes or high blood pressure. Worse still, several studies have linked deli meats to memory decline, as they affect tiny blood vessels in the brain and promote chronic inflammation. You may have never thought a slice of cold cut could affect your memory, but it is happening every day, so slowly that you may not notice until it is too late. So if a simple cold sandwich carries so many hidden risks, what about the food often served during family gatherings, picnics, or at familiar restaurants? Is that any safer? Now that we have explored the 4 types of meat to avoid, it is time to turn to the 4 choices that could completely transform your health, memory, and vitality after age 60. 1. Naturally raised lamb, a secret weapon for muscle and inflammation in old age. Lamb is often seen as a luxury dish for special occasions, but for older adults, lamb, especially when grass-fed, is actually one of the most ideal sources of protein to help maintain muscle, protect the heart, and slow down aging. Unlike industrially raised beef, grass-fed lamb has higher natural levels of omega-3s, and it is rich in zinc, iron, and B vitamins, especially B12 and B3, 2 key nutrients for the brain and nervous system. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients followed a group of older adults who ate grass-fed lamb twice a week. The results showed a 23% increase in muscle strength, a 15% reduction in chronic inflammation markers, and improvements in balance and daily energy levels. This is especially important after age 60, when the body naturally loses lean muscle each year and becomes more easily fatigued, even from simple activities. Even more impressive, lamb is a great source of zinc, a mineral that supports the immune system, helps wounds heal faster, and enhances the senses of taste and smell, both of which tend to decline with age. Lamb also contains CLA, a type of fatty acid that helps balance cholesterol and reduce harmful belly fat. To get the most benefit, choose cuts like the shoulder or leg with a bit of marbling. Cook it slowly by braising or roasting, and season with herbs like garlic, rosemary, and olive oil. This helps preserve nutrients and makes it easier to digest. With lamb, you do not need to eat a lot, just eat wisely. 2 small servings per week are enough to help keep your body strong and steady. And if lamb is the choice for muscle strength, the next type of meat, often overlooked, is quietly helping your brain stay sharper each day. 2. Free-range duck, a nourishing food for the heart, mind, and daily energy. While chicken is a common choice, duck, especially the kind that is raised naturally in open spaces, is its overlooked cousin with outstanding health benefits for adults over 60. Unlike industrial chicken, free-range duck contains higher levels of iron, selenium, and healthy fats, particularly omega-3s. These are essential for memory, blood vessel function, and cardiovascular flexibility. A 2009 2018 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that older adults who ate free-range duck twice a week improved their memory scores by 19% and reduced markers of chronic inflammation in the blood by 21%. Compared to those who only consumed industrial chicken, what makes duck truly stand out is its heme iron, which is easy to absorb and helps prevent anemia while boosting overall energy levels, two common concerns for seniors. In addition, the natural fat in duck skin, when cooked properly such as roasting, pan-searing, or slow baking, releases a stable fat that is rich in monounsaturated fatty acids. Similar to those in the olive oil, these help lower bad cholesterol, protect blood vessels, and support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Many people avoid duck thinking it is too greasy or hard to digest, but that depends on the quality and preparation. Ducks raised without antibiotics or growth feeds have firmer meat, less water, and a naturally rich flavor. Try pairing roasted duck with fresh orange, dried apricots, or dark leafy greens. You will have a meal that is both delicious and supportive of circulation and digestion. If duck helps boost alertness and memory. The next type of meat, small, humble, and often underestimated, is now being called a natural anti-aging pill for older adults by many health experts. 3. Whole sardines with bones and skin, nature's multivitamin for seniors, not as glamorous as salmon and less popular than catfish or tuna. Sardines, especially canned sardines with bones and skin, are among the most valuable foods for adults over 60. Small and humble, yet sardines are packed with calcium, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and complete protein. These nutrients play a powerful role in protecting bones, heart health, and memory. According to a 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, older adults who ate sardines at least twice a week for 12 weeks saw a 29% increase in bone density and a 32% decrease in triglyceride levels, a major risk factor for heart disease. The omega-3 fatty acids in sardines help reduce overall inflammation, improve blood circulation, and prevent age-related memory loss. Unlike large fish such as tuna or swordfish, sardines have short lifespans and are low on the food chain. This means they accumulate very little mercury or marine toxins, making them much safer for people with sensitive liver and kidney function. The soft bones in sardines act as a natural, easily absorbed source of calcium that helps prevent osteoporosis and supports muscle function. Sardines are also highly versatile in cooking. You can eat them straight from the can. Mash them on whole grain toast. Toss them into salads with olive oil and vegetables, or saute them quickly with tomatoes and onions. Choose sardines canned in extra virgin olive oil whenever possible, as this adds more healthy fats that aid vitamin D absorption and support heart health. Sardines may be modest in appearance, but their benefits for older adults are anything but small. However, if you are looking for a food that helps build blood, boost memory, increase energy, and strengthen immunity all at once, then the real nutrition king is coming up next. 4. Grass-fed beef liver, the nutrition king for full body recovery. After 60, if you often feel tired, mentally foggy, or dizzy when standing up, your body might be lacking iron, vitamin B12, or coenzyme Q10, essential nutrients for energy, circulation, and brain function, and no food contains more of these nutrients than grass-fed beef liver. This is not an old-fashioned dish from the past, but rather a natural medicinal food made especially for older adults. According to a 2023 study published in the journal Nutrients, Older adults who consumed 100 grams of grass-fed beef liver twice a week for 10 weeks showed impressive results. Their energy levels rose by 44%, memory test scores improved by 37%, and their red blood cell counts and serum iron levels increased significantly, key factors in fighting fatigue and preventing anemia. This rare food nourishes the blood and helps cells function better, not through medication, but through your regular meals. Grass-fed liver is also rich in active vitamin A, zinc, copper, and selenium, nutrients that support the immune system, protect vision, slow skin aging, and speed up recovery from illness. Most notably, coenzyme Q10 in beef liver helps strengthen the heart and brain cells, two of the most vulnerable organs after age 60. The most important thing is to choose clean liver from grass-fed cattle raised without hormones or antibiotics. Prepare it gently to preserve nutrients. Try soaking liver in milk for 20 minutes to reduce its strong smell. Then saute it quickly with onions, garlic, and a bit of lemon juice, or finely chop it into meatballs or stews. You might be surprised by how tasty and beneficial it is. Beef liver is not a supplement. It is a foundational food for health after age 60. And now that you know the 4 meats to avoid and the 4 to embrace, let us take a moment to reflect on this eye-opening journey together. 3. Crispy fried chicken, especially fast food, a crunchy crust that hides serious risks. It is no surprise that many older adults still consider crispy fried chicken a favorite dish. It is tasty, easy to eat, and available almost everywhere, from fast food chains to family gatherings. But behind that golden crunchy crust lies a chain of harmful chemical reactions strong enough to raise the risk of death, speed up aging, damage blood vessels, and worsen chronic conditions. A major 2020 study from the BMJ, British Medical Journal, tracked over 107,000 women for 20 years and found that eating fried chicken more than once a week increased the overall risk of death by 13% and the risk of heart-related death by 12%. For people over 60 whose cardiovascular systems are already more fragile, these numbers are worth serious reflection. The real danger is not just in the chicken itself, but in how it is prepared. Chicken is coated in white flour, sugar, and salt, then deep fried in industrial oils at very high temperatures. This process creates acrylamide and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, compounds that cause inflammation, break down collagen, damage tissues, and accelerate aging in the skin, joints, and blood vessels. On top of that, reused frying oils, especially soybean and corn oil, which are high in omega-6, push the body into a state of chronic inflammation, raise blood pressure, and cause a spike in bad cholesterol. If you have ever noticed your legs swelling after a fast food meal, or your joints aching the next day, that is no coincidence. You do not have to completely give up your favorite chicken dish, but try baking it in the oven or using an air fryer. Marinate with herbs like turmeric, black pepper, and lemon. The crunch can stay, but the risks should go. However, there is one type of meat often seen as the #1 safe choice in healthy diets, and it is quietly becoming the biggest threat to seniors. Can you guess what it is? 4. Skinless industrial chicken breast, the healthy choice that silently weakens the body. For many years, skinless chicken breast has been seen as the symbol of a healthy diet. Low in fat, high in protein, easy to cook and digest. Many older adults choose chicken breast every day, believing it is a clean source of protein that keeps the body light and strong. But the truth is, for people over 60, relying too much on industrial chicken breast may be taking away some of the most essential nutrients the body needs to fight aging and disease. according to a 2018 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Older adults who ate skinless chicken breast 5 times a week or more had a 16% higher risk of muscle loss compared to those who ate a variety of meats. The issue lies in how the chicken is raised. Industrial chicken is often fed genetically modified feed and given growth hormones and high doses of antibiotics. This results in meat that contains leftover antibiotics and hormone-disrupting substances with a weaker immune system. Older adults are even more vulnerable to the negative effects of these residues. And that is not all. Because chicken breast is very low in fat, it reduces the body's ability to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, nutrients that are extremely important for strong bones, stable memory, and a resilient immune system. Eating plain, skinless, fat-free chicken breast that is often boiled or dry roasted leads to deficiencies in zinc, B12, and collagen, key components for rebuilding tissues, muscles, and joints. You can still enjoy chicken, but choose pasture-raised or organic birds. It is okay to eat a little skin to retain healthy fats, and you should rotate between different parts like thighs, wings, or even chicken organs. Eating chicken is not harmful, but eating it the wrong way, and eating only one kind, may slowly weaken your health without you realizing it. Dear friend, we have just completed a surprising and honest journey through some very familiar types of meat. You may have always believed that meat is simply a necessary source of protein, but as we've seen in each section, after the age of 60, every piece of meat you eat can either be a step toward better health or a slide toward illness. From the small but harmful slice of sausage, to the crispy fried chicken soaked in old oil and chemicals, from the dry chicken breast thought to be healthy, to the convenient deli meats that quietly affect memory, they all serve as a reminder that not all meats are your friend in old age. On the other hand, we have seen the quiet power of often overlooked foods, a soft-boned sardine, a rich piece of beef liver, or a bowl of roasted duck flavored with lemon and orange. All of these can build blood, strengthen bones, clear the mind, and restore energy after just a few weeks of small changes, and you do not have to do everything at once. Just start with one simple change. Replace that morning sausage with a slice of sardine on whole grain bread, or swap out your lunchtime deli meat for home-roasted pasture-raised chicken, seasoned with turmeric, pepper, and olive oil. Each of these small choices, repeated daily, will add up to strong health, a clear mind, and light steps throughout your golden years. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We will continue to share more videos about meals, exercises, and natural remedies to support senior health in the clearest and most relatable way. And what about you? Which type of meat from this list are you eating? Share your experience in the comments below. We read every message, and we look forward to being on this journey with you.